When I'm traveling around the state and talking to some of the employers, I continuously hear about the lack of skilled workers. And that's where the workforce development folks come in so handy, because they're able to bridge that gap, if you will, between education and a skilled workforce and put people back to work.
Started with business and labor and community groups and not-for-profits all interested in the same thing. How are we going to bring talent into the workforce?
Workforce Solutions Group is a coalition of unusual partners, which include the business community, the labor community, nonprofit organizations, and the workforce development representatives who've come together to advocate for workforce training and education for workers who've been left out of the economy.
I think the value that Workforce Solutions Groups bring is they bring a united voice to the table around workforce development, workforce training, especially for those who are underserved or who don't usually have a place at the table. I think the coalition that they build is really critical to representing the needs of that community.
We've been really lucky in Massachusetts to have legislators, both in the House and the Senate, that really understand what we're doing, who have valued the expertise and the different voices we bring to the table, and have really supported our work, have championed our work, and have made really strategic and important investments in workforce development.
We've helped bring in $90 million in new resources for education and training in Massachusetts. These are resources that have helped workers that have been shut out of programs in the past, have not had opportunities to train to make it to family-sustaining wages.
We need to help provide the resources and the tools for people to be the most self-sufficient, the most productive.
The people who work together on these things, labor management and community activists, like each other, respect each other, want the best for our workforce, and to continue the job growth and development. I think it's one of the reasons that we've done well in the state during the last number of years.
Continually working with the businesses, the academic institutions, our colleges, our high schools, our Voc Tech schools, to ensure that we are providing the skills that businesses need over the next months and years. It doesn't help if we're training people on jobs that don't exist.
You know, we always say we're the E-team because we all work together as a team, whether it's with the Mass Business Roundtable, the AFL-CIO, Tanya from the Mass Workforce Association. We all work together, and Senate President said, "You're not the E-team, you guys are the A-team."
As I talk to speakers from all around the country, I'm often proud to talk about what we do here in Massachusetts. And they're often say, how do you do it here in Massachusetts? It's because of this program that we are as successful as we have been. So my advice would only be to keep up the job that you're doing. You know, keep on working with us, whether it's the legislature, whether it's employers, whether it's other educators or whatnot. Let's work together.
For those of us who were there at the beginning in putting this very promising initiative together, I think we can feel very, very proud at what it's accomplished. It's elevated the workforce issue, which is very important. It's led to the development of some really outstanding workforce programs, and it's had considerable public policy impact as well with the establishment of the workforce trust funds.
I believe that the needs of our businesses and our workforce are changing so rapidly. Technology is changing almost by the day. It's just amazing. And that's what I think we are all continually struggling to identify. What are the changing needs? What are the needs of our businesses and the workforce, not only in the next month, 6 months, 12 months, but 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. We need to be planning for that now as much as possible.
The Workforce Solutions Group is really well positioned to be at the table right now, to be partnering with lawmakers, the administration, other stakeholders in workforce development. And we're really excited and ready for the work that's going to come next.
I want to wish all of you another 10 years and to applaud you and tell you how proud I am to have been part of your work in any way, shape, or form. So thank you.